Towards the light, Caroline.
This
Come
house
towards the light.
is clean.
Oh, God. Hi, everyone.
Nothing clean about this group. Hi, guys.
I'm just voguing my way out.
Yeah.
How is everyone? Amazing?
Luke apparently isn't, honey. I think he's going to take his vagina in.
Happy December, y'all. We're almost out of
it's-
2020.
Tis the season, yo.
Fucking finally. Oops. Sorry, guys. Blew it.
Ooh, there you go. There it goes.
33 seconds.
Yes.
Blew it. Sorry,
All
guys.
right. First thing we have to talk about today is because Jeff was not here last show, but all right, go. Go.
What is wrong with Elizabeth's freaking face? Oh my god.
Come on, Jeff, you've been watching it. You tell us what's going on.
She looks terrified.
No, honey, she's so excited. She's just so excited.
She's about to lose control.
I'm just so excited.
Again, this is another show I didn't watch when it originally aired.
I can't stand your face. I binge watched the new season of Saved by the Bell, and I felt like it started off a little rough and got better. And then they had like some cute messages they were trying to send, like about poverty, race, transgender.
Making
it was actually pretty cute.
Kidney transplants.
Yeah, and the nods to like the original show and just TV were actually pretty entertaining as it went on.
To be fair, they don't look that bad.
Well, Zach, he's looking like he's always been thin and muscular, but his face is kind of chunky down in the cheeks.
Mario's the only one that looks okay.
Tiffany and Batista looks fine.
The girls look fine.
The girls look like they had some work.
No. And you know what? They did change the characters though, because if you watch the college years to this, the characters are definitely more cartoony, like than they were.
They've kidified it a little bit.
No, the show's not kid friendly, really. But they're more like kind of just airheady and dumb. Like there's one line where she's like, Kelly was like, Zach and I were having sex in the limo in front of her kids. Like it was just like.
Tiffany.
Yeah, that actually seems vile. Like I would love to just see them explode in that limo.
And then Lars Voorhees did a little cameo in the show, which I was happy about because we haven't seen her in years, and I missed her face. So.
Isn't she a little strange now? Like she's a little out there.
Well, she did an interview like recently on a podcast, which why she's not on here, I don't know. And she sounds medicated, but she's got a lot of mental health issues. So
well, then that makes me feel bad now.
And no one could back me up on the last episode because it was only me, Luke, and Vera. But I said I wasn't going to watch it until Stacey Carosi came back.
Yeah, I can't back you up on this either.
Boom. Look at Leah.
So, listen.
Wow. That's a good look for her.
When Leah came on the original show, like I was like, you had me at Zach Morris. She's like, did I? She's like, I had you when I was kissing Zach Morris on the beach. I'm like, yeah, bitch. I'm so jealous. She was kissing Mark Paul.
She looks good.
She was like the bad beach girl. I come from the beach. Oh, Jeff, are you thirsty?
I'm so thirsty tonight. I just
Oh, you know what? Guys, I gotta stretch a little bit.
Oh, Katie.
Oh, that was a bit risque.
See, look. So the below two for everyone that's watching, the below two are older merchandise. This one here is newer stuff that we're looking at. So fingers crossed we're nearly sorted with that, right?
Are we having a titty war, Luke?
We were having titty wars.
I'm pretty sure I beat you.
Titty turf.
Oh wow. Titty wars.
Well.
So yeah, Saved by the Bell's going into a second season, I think.
Did it get renewed?
I think so, yeah. I think it has been.
Wait,
I can't be 100%.
Does this mean we're gonna get another Showgirls then too?
I would love that. There was a sequel.
I don't mean like a 2, I mean like another Showgirls.
Also,
I need to know me Malone again. Yep.
Let's need to do that thing for Drag Race.
I was actually giving Peacock shit on Twitter. Like,
of course,
I was up at midnight as it turned into the 25th, and I'm like, where the fuck is the reboot? And like me and like 6 other people that cared about Saved by the Bell were like on Twitter bitching like, where is it? Where is it? It must be coming out at midnight, Pacific Standard Time. I was not happy.
Oh my God.
Supply and demand. Supply and demand. You need to feed those trolls, my friend. You need to.
I was not. They messaged me the next morning at like 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock. It's live now. Yeah, bitch. I was asking last night when it was the 25th. Clearly, I've already gone through 2 episodes.
You've got Zach Morris's Dreamy written on your binder and everything. Oh my God. I love Zach.
Isn't he like the governor of the state? Like, I love how they've all just had like realistic outcomes. Like,
what happens?
Yeah, and he they make fun of it though. Like he makes fun of it in the show because he's like, I did it out of bed or whatever the frick it was. It was something stupid. He's like, and then I became governor.
It's that easy.
So do they?
Saved by the Bell is planning for season 2, but it hasn't been officially renewed yet.
Hey, Victoria.
Do they explain the absence of Screech?
Yes, they do. Towards the end of the the season.
Okay.
Oh.
Are we going to get like?
Do they allude to the fact that it's because he's a complete train wreck?
No, they say he's actually him and Kevin the robot are off on the space station. The thing though that they didn't bring up that I was a little miffed about was Tori. I feel like Tori should be brought up because that's such a controversial. Like they added in extra episodes after they filmed the finale of the show. They decided, let's go back and make the season bigger. So they brought in this other actress who's actually a triplet. And she was like Zach's love interest. And those episodes aired in between the other episodes with Kelly and Jesse. And Kelly and Jesse weren't on those because the girls wouldn't renew their contracts.
Oh, random.
Is this the show that had Dustin Diamond on it?
Yes.
Yes, that's great.
What kind of child of the 90s were you, Katie?
I
have not seen Saved by the Bell.
I was a great child of the 90s. I watched what was important, and it wasn't Saved by the Bell.
90210.
Nope.
Girl.
Nope.
Dallas.
Nope.
Any Nickelodeon show?
Let's see. There was Are You Afraid of the Dark? Oh, and Clarissa. That was
one of my
good segue, Katie.
That was my girl.
Melissa Joan Hart and Jason Priestley are in a Christmas movie that's just come out on Lifetime.
Meanwhile, how Jason can still get it. Like he's.
Oh God, yes, he can definitely get it.
Oh, Jeff says no.
He doesn't need to be on Lifetime. What's he doing?
He wanted to do a Christmas movie, and he got Melissa Joan Hart to do it with him because it just seems Melissa's into the Christmas spirit because she even did this for us.
Hey, it's your girl, Clarissa. Well, I mean, Sabrina, or, Melissa Joan Hart. Anyway, get on over to Uncensored Radio and join the Uncensored team as they explain it all to you. Even if Jeff can be angrier than Salem. Where's that damn cat?
I'm sick of Jeff getting all the attention, especially from Sabrina. Not fair.
No.
But see, I want to
do the Clarissa thing.
You know who could get it? Sam could get it.
Oh, you and Luke are together with Sam.
Yeah, Sam was hot, but maybe not
so
now
hot.
to us. We don't even know what he looks like now.
We'll have to find out.
I want to know what happened to the
I
alligator.
think looking back as well, it might be a bit creepy.
I'm going to look it up right now.
You should look it up. I need to know.
But I want. I know that they did a book about like modern day Clarissa, but a couple of years ago there was talk about them doing a follow-up series.
I wish they would.
I would be so into that.
You know what I was really excited about? I was really excited about the Lizzie McGuire reboot, and now that's on pause.
Yeah, because she got pregnant.
No, it was paused before. They were having.
Yeah, no, but it's the storyline of the show.
They didn't like the storyline.
Yeah, because doesn't she get pregnant and has to move home?
I don't know. They were not letting her be adult enough, apparently.
Oh.
Well, and I say good for her for standing up and being like, okay, you don't want to do it. We had
Hillary
planned.
don't need their money.
No. Well, she's been on Young.
Well, she has not.
Yeah, she's got 5 seasons of Younger under her belt now, doesn't he? 5 or 6.
Yeah, he can still get it. He
Sam.
can still get it.
Hey, Sam.
Hello, Sam. You can still get it. You can explain it all to me.
We'll be reaching out to Sam after the show.
Sam,
Luke will be reaching out to Sam.
Reaching around, whatever.
Well,
it's a lot of reaching.
Speaking of heartthrobs, did y'all Mean Girls hear about our Aaron Samuels?
Mm-mm.
Oh, no. No, that wasn't.
Oh, no, that wasn't him.
Oh, no, he can still get it.
He's okay.
He can still get it.
Sam will reach out to you. It'll be all right.
He can still get it. But
this one over here.
Aaron Samuels is engaged.
He is. This is correct.
I don't know who she is.
It's a he. Did you not watch Mean Girls?
Like, yeah, but I think everyone's all like...
the fag from Mean Girls? Yeah.
No, not the gay guy.
The real
in the
life
movie.
one.
Well, they're both they're both really gay. But.
Yeah. Well, that one does those crazy videos with like my Italian grandmother, whatever, where he's like in half-ass drag.
Yeah, that's Damien. He's too gay to
funny.
function. I love him.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
He broke up with his fiance this year, I think. No, yeah, the actor that played Aaron Samuels, who he hosts all these really crazy shows
he hosts Cupcake Wars. Like,
yeah,
I think that's pretty much a given that he was maybe like leading that side of the fence.
Well, he came out pretty shortly after Mean Girls, and I'm like, well, okay.
And he's best friends with Kathy Griffin. Hello.
Well, I'm still sad because, of course, every gay man I follow.
He was having those stuffed cupcakes.
Extra cream.
Like cream-filled ones.
Oh my god.
We're 12 minutes in, it's fine.
He's got
she's already
watching.
I already blew it.
Katie swore in the first 30 seconds. It's all good.
She dropped the F-bomb,
Katie.
Which was just amazing.
Was that when you were doing the Carol Ann thing and then it just killed my internet connection?
No. I said something about 2020 lasting so fucking long. It's 36 seconds, and I'm like, well, sorry guys, I blew it.
Not good enough, Katie.
It's not usually. I can usually behave. I'm sorry.
Oh, well, speaking of people that can't behave, this is another Jeff suggested topic because you've been watching TV, Jeff.
I have. Well, look, I'm trapped in Missouri. There's nothing to do here. You
wow,
know what I mean?
Hugh Grant looks good too.
Yeah.
It's a good shot.
So here's the thing: if you
I haven't watched it.
The series finale just was on last weekend, and Rosie O'Donnell and I were tweeting. We were DMing each other about the show because she's like, "It's weird that one." I'm like, "A little bit," because I'm like, I can't figure out.
Jeff, when are we getting Rosie on?
Yeah, when's she coming?
I don't know. I haven't asked yet. I haven't tried to reschedule.
Come on, Rosie.
It's too
we're home. We're not as scary as Hasselbeck.
Listen, Rosie, my birthday's coming up in 2 weeks. Do me a solid. Come on down.
Rosie, can you hear me?
Can you please take Katie down like you took down Elizabeth on live streaming TV?
That's not going to get her on the show.
But we have similar views. Why? I mean, I don't think I'm as left as Rosie, but.
Well, what do you think about Nicole's forehead in this show? This is what I want to get down
Nicole's
to.
It's not the
Tell
forehead.
me about her
it's
forehead.
The cheeks. It's like.
I'm wondering if it's makeup.
No.
But have we found pictures outside of the show? Because you out of everyone, Luke, should know what makeup can do to someone's face.
Yes.
He also knows what Botox can do.
Yeah. Well, damn.
I have a feeling that that there's been a few injections happening for her.
All right, fair enough.
None of my business, but I guess it is our business if we're looking straight at it.
I like the days of Thunder Hair's back.
Does she sing the theme song? That's what I heard.
Yes.
She has a beautiful voice. She sang in Moulin Rouge and had that real nice soprano voice. I'm gonna have to actually watch this. Apparently,
have you? Have you watched the film clip? She did a little film clip for the music video.
I have not.
Let's just say singing's not hard. Nicole just makes it look hard.
Okay.
She's like,
She's trying to be Christina Aguilera then. All right.
Have you heard the vocal though?
No, but I know
Like
she has a nice
it's
voice.
lovely, but it's not like hand gesture worthy. And like we are the world moment.
She was feeling it.
I was say maybe she was feeling it. Maybe they
she
told
could
her to
feel
get really.
something.
Wow, you guys are being real mean to Nicole. I loved her.
Hey, we're Australian. We're allowed to.
I said it in the war room that I am very upset that like women feel that they have to keep injecting their face or whatever they're doing, because I think Nicole's a very beautiful woman
and a talented actress.
Yeah,
but she's always been quite candid about a lot of stuff she's had done. Like she had all her freckles removed and things like
which
that.
Which is fine. I mean, it's her life, and it wasn't. I don't think it didn't make her not pretty to me or anything, but it just was like noticeably distracting for me.
I am of the mind that if it makes you feel empowered and it's not hurting anyone,
by all means. It just makes me sad that she feels she needs to, because I feel like she's beautiful without it.
Her face is distracting, and Donald Sutherland's eyebrows.
Yeah, Rosie and I were talking about that. That dude's
He's
fucking
always
eyebrows.
Had some wild eyebrows.
Eugene Levy.
Mine are pretty bad.
They got a life of their own, man. They're like 2 inches out of his face.
That and your boyfriend Dan. The very
we talked about Dan last week.
Did anybody watch that gay Christmas movie that's on
We talked
Hulu?
about it last week.
With Kristen Stewart. It sucked, right?
Oh, I didn't watch it.
The only
I was gonna watch it,
movie I've watched so far was Holiday on Netflix with Emma Roberts, which everyone apparently hates Emma Roberts, but whatever.
I like her.
Oh, I think I started watching that and I didn't finish it.
It was cute. And the guy's Australian, the actor in it. I mean,
hey, why are all your celebrities coming here right now? That's what I want to know.
Because we're working.
Because there's no cases.
We've got Mark Wahlberg here. We've
had Zac Efron for a long time.
Zac Efron. I couldn't think of his name.
You need to give Zac back. You need to give him back.
No, he can stay.
No, he needs to come back.
He's got a waitress girlfriend in Byron.
No, they broke up.
He's waiting for me.
Oh, she just lost a lot of money. Sorry, girl. You must be feeling pretty bad right now.
Looking for an old lady with a mom bod.
She lost that Zephron moment. The taste of Zephron.
Feel bad for you, baby girl.
But anyway, sorry. Back to The Undoing. We were having a conversation in the war room about morals, etc. Jeff, what was the question you posed, everyone?
Oh, I don't remember this question.
About cheating.
Oh, wasn't it like, would you ever take your spouse back?
Yeah, like, can you guys for you personally, do you think a relationship can survive cheating?
No.
It depends.
No.
I mean,
no.
My relationship couldn't because Kyle would be 6 feet under and I'd be in prison, but that's not the point.
Okay.
You absolutely can't. Because if someone proves to you that they're not trustworthy, if there's for whatever the reason they cheated, the fact that they were dishonest means that you'll never recover from that dishonesty.
Well,
some people can though.
If they're doing porn while you're in a relationship behind your back, is that cheating or is that a job?
Yes, it was. And it was very dangerous to the other person's health. Thank you.
Are we getting personal here?
We get a little personal. Look, I said it depends on how much money's involved. I went in for a chair the other night. I was like, hey, if you're cheating on me and you're loaded, I will stay with you until the court trial. You go to jail. See you later. I'm going on Oprah. I'm selling a book. I'm doing a TV movie. I'm getting a reality show. You can pay me for the inconvenience just like Mariah. Like, you pay me an inconvenience fee, give me a career. I'll stick with you for like 6 months until you go into jail. Mate.
Well, maybe that's
I think there's a lot to it, though. Like,
or I have no morals.
Well, I don't know if it's... I'm trying to think. There's this one episode of Law & Order that I watched. Well, I watch a lot of Law & Order episodes, so this is
I've been watching
greatly
it too.
exaggerating.
I love watching the old ladies get strangled and stuff. It's really
That's terrible. Well,
nothing calmer than a sexual assault in the evening, right?
It was an SVU episode, and her husband was downloading kitty porn, apparently. And she's like a prosecutor for like child crimes. So it was kind of,
and she didn't even see it under her own nose. What a useless bitch.
No, she didn't see it, and she struggled to come to terms with it. And I think that's kind of what a lot of people would do when it came to your spouse having big secrets.
I have a question.
Yes, Steve. Yes, right. You're there.
Most important question: who was the guest star on that episode?
I can't remember.
Well, the old lady one was Jane Krakowski, and Jane was killing them.
I remember that one.
Knocking off old ladies.
Yeah, well, with the rock climbing rope, I remember that.
Yeah,
I love
Kathy. Amazing in it
I love Kathy Griffin's. Kathy's was good.
I can tell you that it was.
And Liza.
It was post.
Was Liza a killer?
It was post Chris Maloney, so he was no longer there.
But he's coming back, girl.
I'm so excited. I love that man.
Yeah, but isn't he only coming back to launch his spinoff?
Yeah, but hey, it works. It works.
Don't care. Give me Elliot Stabler any day of the week, please. Thank you.
Okay, so anyways, bitches. So back to the undoing.
Get that cup back up there.
That's amazing. My fake water.
What's the tea with Jeff?
Yeah, as I've got my water bottle that I have to actually drink out of because there's nothing in that cup.
So dump it in the cup.
I know where that cup's been.
You can
do I have to walk you guys through everything?
No, and then I'm like, I haven't washed it yet, but I'm like, I'm putting my mouth on it, bitch. I'm done either way.
All right, so we're going back to the forehead.
So the thing about this show is like throughout it, right? She's got to deal with not only finding out her husband had an affair, but then maybe he killed this bitch. And in the show, she's a psychologist.
Is it a little bit like What Lies Beneath?
And
I love that movie.
She's finding out like he's lied about everything. Like as each episode unravels, and it's like, is he or isn't he? And then the show really does a good job where you're like, oh, maybe she killed her. Was it the grandfather?
You gotta stop. Now I want to watch too. So
it's Big Little Lies with a smaller cast.
Yeah,
loved Big Little Lies. By the way.
Truly don't know. And most shows, like I always know, like, and I of course went and read like what happened in the book.
What happened was
girl. But the thing is you really don't know until that last episode, to the last maybe like half hour of it, for sure, who killed the chick. And it was fascinating. But it made me wonder if like she's had to stay with him like throughout the trial of being accused of murder. Like, could you stand by your spouse if they were like accused of a heinous crime? But you actually believing that they did not do it.
Well, wait, who did they murder? So they murdered someone they were having an affair with?
Yeah.
No, I couldn't. No.
Think of the tabloid coverage, though.
I mean,
personally, this is where
our viewership would grow up.
Personally, I personally don't think I could do it, but I know other couples that have. But then again, it kind of depends on what happened. Like, was it like a one-time thing? Was it all the time? Was he out killing people?
Well, and that's what you find out throughout the show, like, of what actually happened, what was going on. But, like, for her, it was, like, kind of an unraveling, like, every episode, right? Like,
was it kind of like an undoing, you would say?
Yes, it was an undoing of her life. But I'm, like, sitting there, like, watching this, thinking, like, what the fuck would you do? Like, because you wouldn't want to think that somebody you were with for, 15 years, or they were together 17 years, I think, in this book or show, is capable of that. Like, he, the character is a doctor, a pediatric, like, cancer doctor.
It's always the pediatric cancer.
Yeah.
Doctor.
But you look at old mate who just wiped out his whole family. Like, no one saw that coming.
What?
Chris Watts?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, old mate.
Wait, I need Jeff to tell me, out of 5 stars, what would you give The Undoing?
3.75.
3.75. Okay.
Got to pick one or the other. Am I watching The Undoing or am I going to Saved by the Bell?
I would watch The Undoing first.
And then cleanse the palate with Saved by the Bell.
Yes.
I'm just never going to watch Saved by the Bell. Sorry. It's just not.
Speaking
if
of
you
people
didn't
who
care, you won't care.
Speaking of people who have a dirty taste in their mouth at the moment,
son of a bitch. Doing my girl
Kelly versus
wrong.
Brandon. So
Kelly, you call me, I'll fuck him up.
Yeah, seriously, Kelly,
Right.
call us.
He
I got
wants
a shuffle.
Shit.
where is he? So Brandon Blastock wants a whopping $436K a month from Kelly Clarkson as part of the divorce settlement. Brandon claims the amount necessary for spousal and child support, despite Kelly being awarded full custody of their children.
And you know what the best part
Kelly
is?
says, I mean, it's no secret my life has been a little bit of a dumpster. I think it's dumpster fire, she said publicly. Why does he need money if he's not looking after the kids?
And the best part is the majority of that money is spousal support. It's not even for child support.
Yeah. It was like 300,000 or something was like for spousal support, and 100,000 something per kid.
Isn't Reba McEntire his stepmom or something? Like,
yeah,
he doesn't need the money.
But she
3.7. Okay, so but the thing is I guess he's just been nothing but difficult through this whole thing, where the kids never lived in Montana, but he wanted them to go to Montana, and they're like, no, you have to travel here and come to the house and whatever to parent them. Like, just a cocksucker. And then when I saw that amount, I was like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. Like, and then just the little bit Kelly said, you just got to read in between the lines. This dude is a piece of shit. He's already got 2 kids from a previous relationship. I don't know who he's married or not.
That she raised.
The amount's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Though. Like, look, 436K.
Really, bitch?
What could you need that amount of money for a month?
You don't.
Well, Reba's left her husband as well. Reba's left.
Well, so apparently it runs in the family that they both suck. Reba and Kelly should do an album. There we go. I said it.
Because of you. I can't wait to hear Kelly's next album. Like,
I know.
So good.
She better drop the white
release one
suburban mum
436K
thing for a little minute. She's got to drop the I have to appeal to suburban mums thing and get angry bitch Kelly again just for 5 minutes, so we can get the album.
I love Kelly no matter what. I'm gonna stick with her.
Her show. I love that she does covers every episode.
I love a bit of karaoke.
I feel like when she's interviewing people, it's just a little fake.
She's gotten better.
She's like, oh my gosh.
But that's just the way she is.
Do you think it's just she doesn't have that authenticity like that Drew Barrymore and that can sort of embody when they're interviewing? She's more on show.
I like Kelly. I like that she's just kind of like a sorority girl.
But that's just how she is. I'm watching it and I'm just cringing.
I think some people don't have the ability. Like, look at Bindi Irwin, Steve.
Or us.
God, every time she talks, I can't fucking stand it.
Whoever did that,
girls with anorexia and
whoever did that media training for those children.
Yeah,
they're like, yes.
I feel like you guys just committed a crime in Australia. Are you not supposed to talk about the Irwin family? I feel like that's bad.
Look, she's having a baby now. Her life's amazing. She's got a lot of money. She ain't fucking about to go to work like me, so she's cool.
She's going to be sending every photo of everything to the women's mags and being like, oh.
I'm just very concerned for your well-being is all.
Mate, if it's a boy, as if it's not going to be Stephen.
Jeffrey.
I think you like that.
Hopefully it's not a water burn.
Stop it!
Jeffrey.
Stingray.
Oof, no. Not touching that one.
Is it the Auburn Stingray?
I love that this is still scrolling across the bottom. I can't stand it.
Yes, Jeffrey, it is the Auburn Stingrays.
Jeff gives the
I think that's the Slim team, yes.
I'm going to have to do like a Christmas candy, just a whole bar of them. They just keep rolling across the bottom when we do Christmas shows.
When did we get a ticker?
We've had it the whole time since we started on StreamYard.
Have we?
Yeah, and I've only started using it in like the last 3 or 4 shows since Ask Sandy.
I'm very concerned for all of you.
Somebody does a lot better.
Now.
Hey, we've had a ticker this whole time, and I did see it one other show, but it wasn't really hitting me. And I'm like, wait a minute, we've never used. Why are we not using that? What the fuck?
There's graphics. What's going on
here? We could
have
heaps of stuff just scrolling across the bottom the whole time. I think
we need to, Luke. I think we need to get Vera done as an elf for the ticker for Christmas.
I don't know if you can put actual pictures because this is emojis, but we can see.
Could you imagine that?
Yes. Can we make Vera the elf on the shelf?
Oh, what's the artist name? Will?
Will.
Let's get Will, if you're watching, can you please elfify Vera now?
I'm trying to get Will.
And emoji her.
We're going to do a cartoon. Since we can't film a pilot,
we're animated series.
Yes.
Uncensored, the animated series. And does Vera just fly on that little broom everywhere?
No, she just runs through the back of every screen going.
And then there's just
she needs like a
corners
banner hanging off
lecturing
the
you
back
guys
of her
to behave.
It'll be like South Park, where every episode, who the hell killed Kenny? It'll be like, Pop
or we hide her. We do like a Where's Wally? Where's Vera?
Oh my god!
Just in a sea of people with MAGA hats on, and she's like.
And every episode, Luke's gonna come out of a bedroom bow-legged.
What is it like to be one of the favorite members of this show? I'm desperate to know. I just want people laughing.
Poor invisible Katie. Katie, your shirt when we release is just going to be a white shirt. Get your Katie merch.
Listen, so on the back of this shirt and one of the hoodies I got, I put how many quarters.
What?
And it's in black on black.
Now.
Yeah, what's going on there?
What?
Someone's echoing.
It sounded like me.
No, you're fixed now. Yeah.
Yeah. Go. What were you saying?
Yeah. What? So on the back of like the hoodies and the shirt, it says how many quarters, right? Because that's what we need to ask every
They used to measure things with quarters.
Yeah.
Yes.
So your stranger would, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
I gave it to Aiden, and he's wearing it around, and I didn't realize it because it's in black, right? So you can't really see it. And his mother was like, "Why does it say on the back of his hoodie how many quarters?" And I was like, "I can't really tell you that right now."
Oh my god! I hope the CNY school district isn't aware of it.
Thank God we're remote learning. But here's the thing: like again, like that's the part. That's why when we were trying to like be correct enough to be on radio, we would call a hard on stranger would, and we would ask every male that came on the show how many quarters because we want to know how big their dicks were. So. Yeah.
Oh dear.
What had happened was my kids walking around with
people.
Please
we stopped doing it to people after.
He's a really good.
Go ahead. You know what? I'll ask the CPS worker how many quarters her husband got.
We stopped asking people that after Peter Page asked Jeff if he was high on it.
No, and you know I'm so mad because if I could go and redo that, I'd totally ask him how many quarters because I'm gonna do it now. Any man that comes on. That was Katrina, and we were foul.
Where is Katrina? Where in the world is Katrina?
Mexico.
She's, I think the cartel got her, man. We
She's
were joking about it on air. And now she's there. And I don't feel
she's safe. I knew you were going to do that. I don't think she's safe.
I really don't. And she can't even take a gun with her there because
it's like Teresa's up in that place.
She can put one in her stranger moisture.
In her carry-on. She can stow it in her overhead.
She's stowing it somewhere. I love you.
Katrina, we love you.
I miss you. So, I don't even know.
I don't know where to go from here.
I'm dating the guy with the funniest tasting spunk.
Samantha!
Is that...
which I'm so sad because her new show on Fox, Filthy Rich, where she plays like this Jesus-loving...
It already got canceled, didn't it?
Yes!
Oh, Fox is notorious for that, honey.
It's entertaining. I'm still catching up on the episodes, but... Yeah.
Here's my theory about Fox Network after my time.
You people need to watch more TV.
I do. I never have time.
I worked at Fox. Very shortly.
I remember.
She worked under Rupert.
So
she had to play those tapes of Roseanne.
It was Maureen. I loved it. But I feel like every time like people started to really get into a show, they'd either cancel it or ruin it.
Well, look what they did to True Calling. What the hell?
My example was going to be the following with Kevin Bacon. That show was spectacular. Oh, it was spectacular. It was so good.
How many times did we see Kevin's bacon in the TV show, though?
Not enough.
He's notorious for that.
Not enough.
Oh, speaking of Kevin Bacon's bacon, I saw...
Wild Things is on Amazon Prime, y'all.
Gone Girl. I watched again for the first time since it came out with my other future ex-husband Ben Affleck.
Kevin Bacon isn't in that, is he?
No,
I'm thinking way back on it.
Kevin Bacon, we talk about celebrity dick. So it made me think of Ben Affleck.
Oh, did we see Ben's in it?
No, I thought we saw Neil Patrick Harris's.
We saw both of them. We saw Neil Patrick Harris. We saw Doogie
Ben was in the shower, wasn't he?
And then Ben Affleck's dick, yeah. So we got to see Doogie's dick, and
I don't feel comfortable with Doogie showing his dick.
What was Ben Affleck's
Doogie has an M dick.
Amy?
Wait. Are you telling me you wouldn't house Doogie?
No.
If you saw him stuffing the bitch in the movie, Luke, I think you'd have a different take. You'd be like, "Oh, okay, he can get it."
Oh, speaking of bacon, hey Ryan.
I can't see any of the comments.
He is vegan, sir. Thank
Ryan, how many quarters?
Yeah, he's been a guest on the show.
What
are you even saying?
I asked him what Ben Affleck's name was in Chasing Amy because he knows.
Yes, he would. I can't tell you. He would bring all those fucking movies over, and Clerks. Oh,
Clerks.
I think he made me watch
Jersey
Girl.
Clerks. Is that bad?
I loved Jersey Girl. I
think it was during our on-cue days. I think he made me watch Jersey Girl. I'm pretty sure that was it.
I'm going to admit to having never watched Empire Records in full. I watched
Ryan, you stop
the first
it right
10
now.
minutes and I'm out.
Put his comment up there.
The width or length in quarters.
We
both,
want
please.
Bitch. We want all dimensions. This is an intellectual show because then we
I'm
calculate the math.
3D experience.
Oh, come on.
We calculate surface area on this show.
We need girth. We need breadth. We need to know the life cycle. Like
how many quarters long and how many quarters wide. I'm sure.
Oh my gosh.
Never mind.
I'm not sure how to segue into this next story because I feel like now it's going to be really
No,
inappropriate.
I know. I've got a great segue for long and wide. I've got a great segue for long and wide. Where is it? Here we go.
Oh. Okay, so you went to a better story than I was going to.
I know where you're going, and I thought I'd save us some problems. So have you guys heard about this crazy shit that's happening in the world of 2020?
It was made of plywood.
Oh, someone definitely just staged that. I'm not even
like a group, like a 4chan group or something. It was like, let's just.
Absolutely.
I'm like,
absolutely.
Really, how are people losing their mind over this? I'm like, what?
We're so desperate for something exciting to happen this year that we want alien invasion.
Yeah, it's not COVID and it's not Trump.
We need some fucking alien invasion. But how creepy, right? Did anyone watch the last season of the X-Files?
No. That was another show I didn't watch.
Here you go.
God.
Whoever watched X-Files, she needs to go.
Here's
She's
the
sick.
big cold moment.
I was like a child in the 90s. My parents wouldn't let me watch that.
I watched it.
Katie, what you have to do is do a doggy style with Kyle, and then you can both watch X-Files.
With no
and
lights
you gotta have
on?
a little red wig on and say you Scully.
Would that let me stop?
Make me believe.
I was appalled until I realized what you were doing.
Oh, God. But anyway, so the big crux of the story, the final season of the X-Files is the government conspiracy when a super virus comes out and people start dying. And there's no cure for it. It has flu-like symptoms. This was like 4 years ago. And then the aliens come and then they leave it on a massive... You're like, what?
Why is everyone so impressed when a pandemic episode of a sci-fi show happens? Like, oh my God, they predicted it. Like, oh my God, a pandemic is some novel idea. It's not.
Well, what's that? What the doctor show that I was watching? It's not really all that. I can't decide if I love it or hate it. New Amsterdam, right? So their second to last episode of last season, which their season got cut short, was about a pandemic in New York City with flu-like symptoms.
Well, the good doctors
didn't air it because they thought it was inappropriate, so they didn't air it.
Grey's Anatomy went full force.
Like, the Good Doctor, they went straight up coronavirus with it. Like, and they're like, I think they're in the 4th season now. That like the first few episodes have all been coronavirus based.
Well, isn't that what's his name's new movie? Michael Bay's new movie is all about Corona 21. It's like,
can someone please put Michael Bay out of his misery?
It's got what's his name from Riverdale, Archie, KJ Appa.
Oh, okay. I don't
know him.
If he takes his shirt off, you'll know him, Jeff.
I only know him from the Hate You.
I'll find you some proof. Hold on.
That's the only reason I know him. I hear though, in one of my trashy BuzzFeed articles that Riverdale's gonna have zombies.
Oh,
my God, there's zombies! It's so
well,
really
this is the thing.
funny.
I don't watch enough TV because I haven't even watched Riverdale. I haven't watched
Sabrina either. Oh, you need to watch Sabrina. You need to watch Sabrina.
Oh, that's it.
Well, it doesn't have our girl
connected.
Melissa Joan Hart.
The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Yes, everyone needs to go watch it.
I didn't fin- that last
Katie
season.
approved.
That last season that just dropped was real rough. I was like, okay,
I liked it. I like that whole show. Harvey can get it.
I agree.
What does he say? Did you miss Holden McNeil, Katie? That was his character.
Ryan, I'm going to be real honest with you. I don't even know if I've actually watched Chasing Amy. I might have a long time ago. It's going to be a real stressing point in our relationship.
You have to have watched Chasing Amy with baby voice lesbian Joey Lauren Adams. Ooh. I'm a lesbian. Ooh.
I love her voice.
Really?
Yes, I'm real into it. I'm really into it.
What happened to her?
What
happened to her? I need to know.
Her and Jennifer Tilly. I really like their voices. I don't know why, I just like them.
Here you go, Jeff. Here's KJ Eppa.
Nope, I don't know him.
No?
I want to know him.
Yeah, I don't really care for his face, so I'm good.
You don't. Well, just do Luke and you don't have to look at his face.
Are you?
That's a good point.
Or do Katie in the Scully wig. Make me believe.
Isn't it empirically possible? And this is someone smoking in the corner.
Why did I even come on tonight?
I don't know what's happening. Does this have to do with the horror show?
No. I'm just imagining Katie and her husband role playing as Mulder and Scully.
Right now. No.
In doggy style while they're watching the show.
No.
And she's screaming out, "Make me believe."
That's Katie's shirt. Make me believe.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna go make that.
Oh, Katie, I'm so sorry, but how Reggie go is just too entertaining. I had to.
Speaking about something horrific, and Katie,
wait a minute.
She said this too before.
Oh yes. So they're doing a musical version of The Grinch, and super relevant Matthew Morrison.
Only because people on his TV show keep dying.
Ouch.
We've lost a Katie approved one.
You guys say I'm cold?
Don't you put Katie approved on any of this conversation. None of it is Katie approved.
Come on, drag Matthew Morrison, go.
She getting the doggy style.
Drag her.
I hate you all so much.
Hey, I don't know. Look at doggy style is very convenient. Okay, do you know how many emails I've gotten?
Oh my God.
I actually hosted a show once with that guy. It was so bad because it was such a serious show, and I'm like getting railed. That was great.
What episode and do we have it?
It was the old show, so there's no camera, and it was.
I still just want to hear Jeff's delivery of the topics.
It was when we had Chris beat cancer on the show. Yeah,
highly inappropriate.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I was just standing there, and the next thing I know, it was like, woo!
I hate you guys.
Surprise. All right. I'm going to gently segue into the next topic.
Okay.
Speaking of surprises, we'll put it like this.
Mm.
That's a nice way to do it.
I don't know them.
Ellen Page.
Barrymore in the picture as well.
Don't you dare dead name him. Don't dead name him.
Well, this is all...
But it can't be called dead name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but
formerly known as
erase
Alan
past.
Page.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
exactly.
happy. Like it's Elliot now, but you can't just pretend that wasn't a thing.
You can't. Doesn't mean you have to.
No, it doesn't mean you have to.
I'm not
but
going to.
This is the conversation we were having last show. There's a difference between willful ignorance and, you know, processing new information. This has all just gone live as of like what, this morning or a day ago.
I think it'll be a transition.
It will take time
for the friends as well, for the fans, I should say.
Look,
as well.
Netflix have done the right thing. Netflix have gone back and retroactively changed all their credits for Umbrella Academy and everything that they have done that they show. But even in the articles, it mentions both names. So I think there has to be a little bit of a time given to go, all right, this is a change.
I feel like society as a whole can do better about dead naming.
I cannot remember your name on a regular basis. You think that I'm going to remember somebody change? Look at Brody, Laura, they all changed their names. And you know what? Guess what? I still call Laura half the time, and I don't mean it. Like she just he laughed. I can't. I don't even want to do this.
Good talk.
But you know what? Good on you, Elliot. Rock on. Live your truth. Be powerful.
No, I think it's great. I think it's wonderful that he has been given the platform to do this, and there are a lot of transgender teens out there that have a role model now.
Well, I think you do also have a point though, Katie, like with a lot of the ignorance out there. I just think sometimes people, like they sort of come down on everyone when you just have to read the comments though on stuff about Paige coming in as transgender. They're terrible.
But
those people should be criticized.
Like, if you're that insecure in your own sexuality and your own being that what someone else is doing is a problem for you and you can't wrap your head around it, then why does it fucking matter? Just don't engage. It's got nothing to do with you, what parts someone has and who they sleep with and how they identify. So just fuck off back to your normal life.
Put this as the scroll for me. Gender is a social construct. Thank you.
No, we're still giving 3.75 stars to the Undoing at the moment. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
We really have to get that important message across today that Jeff.
But that's important too. Gender is a social construct.
3.75
Jeff gave
stars.
the Undoing 3.75 stars.
But this is one of my big pet peeves, honestly, about people just aggressively gendering their young kids. Like, heaven forbid a girl plays with trucks or Hot Wheels and a little boy has a doll or plays with Barbies or wants to like Disney princesses or something. Oh my God, it's the end.
I had the Barbie camper and the limo and the Porsche.
They're going to catch the gay. If you let little boys play with Barbies, they're going to catch the gay. That's what it's going to be. They're going to catch the gay. I said it, okay?
I don't know. I think our generation's changing, but like I overheard some parents the other day. Their son was wanted to try on one of the girls' costumes. I won't allude to where. And
I have a good story
they were
about
sort of
that.
saying then like, if the grandfather saw this, they wouldn't let him in the house ever again, and rah. And I just thought, this is a little bit shit. Like, yeah, that might be true if that's how granddad thinks and whatever. But you don't need to be saying it out loud and just joking about it because you don't know who's listening, and it's just really ignorant.
Are you talking about the plot of Love, Victor?
We're talking about real life.
On now. I'm realizing I'm probably like the dizziest panelist today. Every time I contribute, no one knows what the hell I'm talking about.
No, and I've said this from the start. If anyone gave my kids shit for coming out as gay or transgendered, I'd be the first one on the front line. I'd be the biggest mama bear out there. I will love my children no matter what. It doesn't matter to me.
In this day and age, I don't think it matters that much unless you wear a red hat and fuck your cousins.
Ooh.
So half of America?
It was such a nice moment, and you just had to go there.
Bristol's all right, like everyone. Like, I don't know. Well, look at your situation. And Jeff, your situation. You guys are like 20 years ago. Could you imagine like a single gay parent having like the copying the shit that
you would be surprised how awful people still can be, and it's 2020.
I know how awful
we're
people
both
can
in
be,
regional areas right now, so I'm sure they've all got lots of opinions.
But it wouldn't have even you would have been driven out of town.
Oh yeah, it just would have been.
Probably.
I mean, people
Luke, you're frozen. Luke's got me last episode disease.
Am I moving now?
No,
I mean, do you remember
frozen.
the big?
I'm moving on my end.
The big stink about the Campbell's ad with the two dads. It was just like a.
Yeah, and I love. Yeah, please don't eat our soup to warm your cold, dead heart. Something like that, wasn't it? It was amazing. I was like, yes, Campbell's, you work. Drag her.
Well,
Luke, this is amazing. You look like Nicole's forehead in The Undoing, which Jeff gave 3.75 stars to.
I don't see.
Am I moving yet?
Jeff's forehead.
No, girl.
What have you been doing out in Missouri, Jeff?
Oh, look, I'm dropping out and coming back.
What do you mean?
It was a joke.
Oh no, I've gotten fat.
What have you gotten for the holiday season, Jeff? Fat.
Right. Actually, what's really sad is the UPS lady and I are now on a first name basis because I have everything shipped here, and the FedEx people. There's two different FedEx people. One looks like a WWE wrestler, and Saturdays it's this gay boy with Coke bottle glasses. And the garage
sounds cute.
Filled with presents. My aunt and uncle are like, "What the fuck are you buying?" And I'm like, "I don't know what this is. I don't know what I ordered. I was wine ordering."
Oh, that's the same thing that's happening with packages here. Kyle goes, "What's that?" I don't remember.
I got them like a Land Rover Power Wheels.
You made a real one. I was like, okay, go.
No, but it's a licensed version of it. Like someone has all this.
Have you guys ever heard of those Nugget play couches?
No.
Okay, so they're like apparently really hard to get.
It sounds like a McDonald's rape situation.
Sounds like my kind of toy.
It's like a casting couch for McDonald's.
Come sit on my Nugget
Sorry,
couch.
Katie. Keep going. I'll look up Nugget Couch.
Nope, I'm done.
Come on, Katie.
Come on, Katie. You can't crack it. Don't run away.
Okay, I found it. It's cute.
They're really hard to get and they're super expensive. I entered the lottery to be able to buy one, and I actually won. So so Kyle goes.
Oh, they're expensive. They're like $1,000 nearly.
They're not $1,000.
Oh, I just killed my browser.
I paid $250 for one of those things, and Kyle goes, "Are you really doing that?" Like, yeah, I did. Sorry.
If you make Nugget Couches and would like to sponsor our show, Katie's address is.
It's just a little kid couch. Okay, I gotta look this up.
I'll show you what it looks like. This is it.
But you can disassemble it, and you can build forts with it, and you can beat the hell out of it.
Do you know what?
That
just screams broken arm to me.
Yeah.
My friend.
Right?
What
did you get for Christmas? A fractured collarbone?
My friend has them for her 3 boys, and they love it. They love it, and they love
reminds
health.
me of
And
like a love sack couch.
I don't know what that means, and I'm afraid to ask.
No, it's just like a couch that comes in all different pieces, and you can get all kinds of
and
put it all funky together.
And
I give the Nugget Couch 3.75 stars.
Well, I should be receiving it within the next few days, so maybe by Thursday I can give it a review.
I
want to do us live.
It actually looks perfect the way the back is for doggy style.
Stop it.
I knew you were going to go there. I knew it. Expect Jeff to be hosting from that couch soon.
We hope that you've gone through at least 3 seasons of X-Files by next episode.
I have a big announcement to make, everyone. I am leaving the show. This is my
bye.
Bye, guys.
She's gonna get that Nugget Couch is arriving. She's gonna be out for a while.
We'll start calling you somebody else's name.
Oh,
can you do the next show from the Nugget Couch, please?
No,
please
do it like Jack Pistol. My name is Katie. I am on the Nugget Couch.
I hate you guys so much.
And then you can build it into one of those prism things the monolith things that are coming out of the ground.
Okay, Caitlin, Angel, Vera, where the fuck were you guys?
Seriously, where are they?
Well, not even Marie to back you up. Not even Marie to back you up.
They're not even here to back me up.
I forgot.
Today.
I needed help.
Rude.
I needed help, and no one was here.
Actually, Katie, I think you're a Nugget Couch kind of girl anyway.
I don't want to know what that means.
I think, do you know what I think Katie is? Remember like late 90s, early 2000s blow up furniture?
I had that.
Thank you. I knew it. She's like, I'm really sweaty and uncomfortable, but don't I look cool with my lava there? Right?
I'm just going to have to ask my parents if they still have it somewhere.
Read you, wrote you, now I told you.
I was obsessed with having a futon because I wanted a couch in my room and not a bed.
I think we all owned a futon at one point.
I was living on a futon pretty much my last year of college.
Like, would any of you now at our age go and get a futon ever again in your life?
They're actually super comfortable now.
You can get real mattresses for them, so yeah, I would.
I always wanted a Murphy bed.
What's a Murphy
Wow,
bed?
you really are gay.
You know, the ones that come out the closet.
I had this weird futon
I know what
frame.
Cuthbert's talking about.
Ryan, you remember that futon in my bedroom on Jefferson, right?
Ryan. Right, it's a very special episode next week with Ryan Coughlin.
Yeah, Ryan's taking my spot next week, guys. Sorry.
It's not just him, it's everybody, okay? So there was like we all like
you big slut.
Yeah.
The dewdrop in.
But it was like so it was some weird like futon.
Hey, goddamn, scroll up right now. You're making me so angry. I hate you guys so much. These are supposed to be some of my best friends, people, and this is what they treat me.
What are you, new?
I'm crying.
I hate to be this one. I'm thinking maybe Flo somehow.
You don't hate to be that one. You don't hate to be that one at all.
I know it. I was telling this. So I was out for a walk the other
so
day.
What happened was
the one country bumpkin neighbor. He's like, "Who them folks following you?" And I explained who it was, and he goes, "Oh, she's large." I said, "Yeah, she. I don't know how this all happened." I'm like, "But it's like a moped, fun to ride."
What your friends say. Yeah.
And this dude's like, "Jeff, you always have the most interesting way of explaining things."
Well, Jeff does. Jeff, you have to tell them about. Okay, so I went along to his doctor's surgery because Buffy saw a pediatrician there while I was over there. So anyway, I ended up going into Jeff's consult too, and it was something else. Because the doctors, kindly told Jeff, "Look, Jeff, I think you need to, reduce your weight."
Oh, she basically told me I was fat. Which, hello, like, I have a mirror.
Jeff's like, "No, ma'am, no, ma'am." He said, "Last time I lost weight, I looked behind myself. It's like I was wearing a tailcoat." I'm like, "Oh, no."
Oh, it was so
I couldn't get out of that room fast enough.
Listen. When you're standing up like and you're dancing to some J-Lo in the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? You're doing like, I'm real, and you're shaking your ass, and you just lost a bunch of weight, and you realize that your ass is like hanging down to the back of your kneecaps, and it's still shaking. It's a little horrifying, okay? Like, it was just gone, and it was just, I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I'm standing in the mirror. Oh, it was not. I was horrified.
You know what I hate about losing weight? Every time I try to lose weight, I lose it in my ass and not my chest, which is what the real goal is. It's just...
Well, you know a good way to lose weight, don't you?
Breastfeeding, I'm not getting pregnant again.
No.
What's that?
Watching X-Files.
Do a marathon, girl.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals.
I'm a married woman, sirs.
I'm above that kind of behavior. It's only public holidays and birthdays.
I share.
Sir. Do not speak to me in that tone.
Actually, Katie, how was Thanksgiving?
Ew, no. Can we boot him out of the chat?
I'm not even seeing what's happening.
I know. The chat room is not working.
Why would you wish that upon me? There are so many other women who want it, who deserve it. I'm not one of them.
Deserve it. You deserve to get
and it's
pregnant.
all going to take place here.
Listen.
Fine, I'll do it, okay? Make me believe!
Can you please have a red wig on next week?
Waiting for. That's what you've been waiting for.
Listen, I'm a good friend, though. Don't worry.
No, you're not a good friend.
I'll throw you down the stairs. Don't worry.
Okay, that's wrong. No.
Yeah, Jeffrey, come on.
I think
back
Jeff,
on Christmas
Jeff,
quickly.
you might be undoing the friendship there.
Oh, no, you
On the
I
Nugget
can't click
Couch?
it fast enough. Everyone, just remember, Jeff gave the undoing 3.75.
I was trying to give you a big lead up there, Luke, and you couldn't follow.
But look, this is my favourite. I didn't even get time. We're at the end of the show. I was going to talk about all through the house, but we can't now.
Oh, speaking of Holly and Jolly, and that just kind of reminded me, stay tuned. There will be a special holiday episode of Uncensored Horror if I don't abandon these two.
She won't, because we're going to also watch
worry about finding a cast for our
Katie.
Christmas show first. Calm down.
You know, I hear they're looking for a new co-host on Uncensored Horror because that one girl bailed.
Because she was too busy getting a doggy style on the Nugget Couch.
She's taking up her own. She's starting her own X-Files podcast.
Twins, bitch, twins.
All right, we're going.
We're done.
Are we going to let Melissa Joan Hart take us out after
No,
all
I
of
think
already
that?
talked to her.
Yeah, but just let her take us out as well. Why
All
not?
right, bye.
Well, thanks for a good show, everybody.
See you Thursday.
Katie, I can't wait to see your Nugget Couch.
I hate you.
Make sure you wipe that couch down before you finish.
You stop that. You stop that.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, it's your girl, Clarissa. Well, I mean, Sabrina, or, Melissa June Hart. Anyway, get on over to Uncensored Radio and join the Uncensored team as they explain it all to you. Even if Jeff can be angrier than Salem. Where's that damn cat?